It's primary election season when Republicans pick the direction of the GOP heading into the midterms. And to see what ideas and candidates the MAGA crowd are most excited about, I went to a good old cheese and brat-fueled Trump rally in Waukesha, Wisconsin. We got Abe, Ronnie. You guys gonna rob some banks and go surfing later?
That wasn't the plan.
There's a war going on.
Sure.
Okay.
In Russia, Ukraine.
No, there's a war going on for our minds.
It's going to be a great rally today, okay? Beautiful people.
I think it's pretty spot on. Who would Donald Trump try to impersonate?
Weightlifter.
Yeah.
You know that one.
Yeah. Mussolini?
Mussolini. No, well,
You've never tried to impersonate him?
never.
President Trump was in town to lend his support to incumbent Senator and treason buddy Ron Johnson. Trump was also throwing his weight behind candidate for governor Tim Michels, a local businessman who's proudly not a politician.
Michael's for governor.
Is it important to find an outsider to support your ideas?
That's what it takes, instead of having somebody that's been in there for years and years and years and make a change.
Ron Johnson's also running in Wisconsin for his third term. You voting for him?
Yes.
It's important to keep that kind of
Yes.
steady Washingtonian vibe
Right.
in there, right?
Yes.
Because without that, you just have a bunch of change that's happening.
Yes.
I like Ron Johnson. We're trying to get election integrity.
You wouldn't bring fake electors in and shove that on somebody to try to affect an election.
Right,
You wouldn't vote for somebody like that.
right.
Ron Johnson did that.
We want people that believe in the Constitution.
He did try to bring fake electors to Mike Pence.
Okay.
The MAGA crowd is celebrating their SCOTUS ruling, turning back the clock on women's rights half a century. But is that far enough? To think about the future of the GOP, what decade from the past does it look like?
I would say 50s.
50s?
50s,
1850s?
1950s.
1950s. Okay, so 1950s.
Yeah.
Not slavery,
Yeah.
1850s, but
Yeah.
pre-civil rights, 1960s.
Yep.
That's like the sweet spot.
It's a happy medium.
It's a happy medium.
Yeah.
Things are separate, but equal.
Yeah.
I had hoped this crowd would want to keep discussing real issues and not get distracted by conspiracies. But people had some thoughts.
I'm not going to be a conspiracist or anything like that, but I just watched a movie last week with Robin Williams in it. It was called
Man of the Year.
Man of the Year. And guess what? They had election fraud back then. The machines, they were switching to doing it electronically, and they were counting wrong.
Is this a documentary?
No, it's just a movie.
Are there any lessons we can take from Mork and Mindy?
No.
Who do you guys see as the current legitimate president?
I don't think we currently have one. If we do, maybe hopefully Trump's running behind the scenes, keeping the military on our side.
The recent attack that took out the leader of Al-Qaeda, who ordered that attack?
I don't know, I didn't read a whole lot of that. I try to stay out of the media as much as possible because it's all a bunch of theatrics anyways, so.
Yeah, and you're not somebody who gives in to theatrics.
Right.
Right.
There's a huge push for normalizing pedophilia.
How do they normalize it? Are they making pedophiles look cool?
If you go online, there's a whole list of pedophile symbols.
Really?
Yes, they're like circular symbols. There's a lot of triangles. There's colors. A lot of them are in pizza related, like ping pong pizza, for example, in DC.
That's a pedophile pizza?
Yes.
What if I order a pizza? What images should I be on the lookout
Triangle.
for? A triangle would mean
with a circle.
pedophile made that pizza.
Yep.
From Pizzagate to Robin Williams Gate, this rally had everything because they're followers of this guy.
Well, nobody's gotten to the bottom of 9/11, unfortunately.
What don't we know about 9/11?
I think it was all planned. I think that it came down on their explosives.
It was an inside job.
Yes, I think so.
But I think Bush knew it was happening.
Really? Is Biden just wasting time there?
Biden doesn't know what he's doing.
He recently just killed the head of Al-Qaeda.
I don't believe it.
Do you think that's just a made-up news story?
Just like bin Laden with Obama.
Clarify who's still alive. Bin Laden?
JFK Jr. is.
JFK Jr. still alive.
JFK Jr. is still alive.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
I think JFK Jr. is going to try and expose globalists because they killed his father.
I thought he was a magazine magnate who lived in New York.
Yeah, I don't think so.
What do you think of the state of education in America? Could we be doing better?
We absolutely could be doing better.
These kids could grow up and they could go on to believe crazy things.
Yeah, they did.
Absolutely.
Everything's coded, and I've been learning gematria, so
What's gematria?
Can I pull my phone out for a second?
Sure.
Okay, so it's called the gematria and it's a calculator.
Gematria is a mystic numerological key and an app which allows believers to type in words and get back meaningful numbers.
You type it in the calculator, you get these numbers. And so Michael Jackson's last concert was This Is It, comes to 113.
You know what that means? Do you? I don't know what that means.
So 113 means not true,
So Michael Jackson, that wasn't his last concert.
and he's alive.
Michael Jackson's alive. People are talking, is Bin Laden still alive?
Tim,
Are you doing math right now?
no, I'm trying to remember his real name. Tim.
Osama Bin Laden.
Yeah, Tim.
Tim?
Someone, forgot his last name.
Tim is not the most Saudi name.
And he wasn't Saudi, he was from the CIA.
How does MAGA and Trump fit into all this?
Well, Trump, 88.
Help me out with
Jay
that.
Kennedy, 88.
So they're the same person?
I don't know. That's what gematria says.
Type this. America is in a bad place.
146.
What's 146 mean?
Let's go Brandon, 146.
Right? That means...
Let's go Brandon's 146.
Let's go Brandon's 146, and so is America is in a bad place?
Yes. Let's go Brandon.
But do we want to connect those two?
Well, we are connecting it. That is connected.
It does feel connected.
It does. Does it feel good? Do you have goosebumps yet?
I'm getting goosebumps
I have
right now.
goosebumps too.
So the Wisconsin MAGAites were turning the conspiracy talk up to letter K, which is 11. But all that talk made me hungry. Hello. Good. I'd like to get a slice of pizza. Just a slice of pizza. No symbolism in that. Just a regular old slice of pizza. Do you have any like square slices?
Are you anti-triangle?
You get rid of that triangular corner, that'd be great. See you at the midterms. I've got goosebumps already. I can assure you, this is my lunch. It has nothing to do with pedophilia.